Okay, we're live. Hi. Hello, everyone.
Hello. I guess we
Welcome.
would.
Go ahead. You start, Holly, today.
Hi, I'm Holly Strong from Quintessence Healing Arts, joining Sarah Oxidine of Conversations with Sarah, and I'll have her introduce some of her other goodies. Today we're just doing questions and answers or talking about whatever. So I'll leave it there. This is my first live, so I can't even find my face. There it is. Okay.
Well, welcome everyone to our Fabulous Fridays, and we look forward to participating and collaborating with you all. If you have any questions, please do not be afraid to comment or make a statement or have a question. So you can find us both. You first, Holly?
You can find me at quintessencehealingarts.com. I'm also on primarily Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, around there, but Facebook and the webpage. Thank you.
Yes, and you can find me at sarahoxidine.com, on YouTube at Sarah Oxidine, and on Facebook as well. If you like what you hear, please do not be afraid to share or like or subscribe to our channels, and let's go. So what's the big event or what is going on today in your life?
Lots of shifts and connections as usual.
Yes.
Joshua came yesterday, but I didn't talk to him until this morning.
Yes.
We were actually having lunch, and I was asking questions, and with Rob, my partner, and he came in so strong. I was trying to eat, and it just nauseated me so much. And he's like, "Oops, better leave." I was like, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna lose my lunch."
Oh no.
He was so strong.
Oh, I guess that's one of the
Made me
symptoms of
Yeah.
channeling at first.
Yeah. Normally it's not like that, but
Yeah.
that particular time it did for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
It
of
takes some
crazy.
time for the body to be able to transition and take on different types of energies, different frequencies of energies. Frequencies actually basically affect your body in different ways depending on who you're channeling.
Very true, because of their
Yeah.
frequency and where they're coming from.
Yes.
If you want to get your water bottle.
Yes, I wanted to get my water bottle. So just go ahead.
Oh, yep. So today it's just casual but fantastic. It's raining really heavy. I'm coming from mid-Michigan. A lot's been going on in our atmosphere. We are typically seeing a number of starships overhead and a lot of connections with the galactic beings that come to us in varying ways. With the huge waves of ascension energy coming in, it's bringing up more healing within us all. We're having really vivid dreams and visions that are playing out scenarios that are being brought to our attention to heal.
Yes.
So it's really imperative that we slow ourselves down and meditate on these.
Yes.
And to bring them into our awareness and heal them and release them. And
ground.
And ground, of course, that's very important.
Grounding every day.
Mm-hmm.
And meditating every day.
Yes, and that really helps the body adjust so much better with all these huge energy fluxes and downloads and upgrades. I mean, I know personally myself, I have felt such, gosh, my body's not even the same. Just, I don't even recognize it. It's from the cellular level. So, but it is playing a lot of catch up, the physical to the spiritual side, and to bring it into balance. So it's a bit of a struggle daily. Hello,
Yes.
Angel Divine.
Hello, Angel Divine. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Just make any comment, and we will be happy to answer any questions that you may have.
This is
Yes.
just a hangout, question and answer afternoon, whatever you want to talk about or need answering.
Yes. So with these new transition, some people are feeling more of the sun energies. Apparently, the sun, according to scientists, the sun had changed its poles recently.
Oh, really?
I thought, oh my God.
That's
So
huge.
new energies are coming in from the sun
I
within
also
the last
read
6 months.
Somewhere too that the Earth's rotation is now in a different place than it's ever been as well.
Yes,
It's affecting the whole vibration.
The full-time belt. We're in a new space, the full-time belt.
So much. It's hard to take it all in.
What's going on? And the body is just trying to catch up with our consciousness changing. So if you feel like different movements in your head
or body
with the energies flowing differently, just know it and accept it, and know that your body is evolving. We are in a stage of evolution.
Oh dear, Sarah froze for a minute.
Oh, okay, I'm here still. But yes, we are in a stage of evolution, and we are just adjusting with our bodies, our minds and our spirits as well. So if anything ever feels like a flux or a flow, and there's a difference in how your body functions, just know that's part of that process. Some people are having like different symptoms of ascension, meaning like ears ringing, third eye turning on, so it feels like it's buzzing sometimes, or you have to close your physical eyes in order to connect to the third eye. Some people are feeling energy running through the brain. Some people are having nosebleeds because their third eye is actually decalcifying. A lot of things are happening. Stomach problems.
That's me.
That was huge.
Ooh, lots of gastric issues as everything
issues.
changes. Fatigue.
Throat chakras turning on. Lots of things are going on. So if they're going on and they don't feel common to you, know that you're just going through changes and all is well. Drink lots of water.
Detoxify too. That's coming into my life and others around me that are awakened or in the process, and they're in varying stages of detoxification, which is also going to help in changing their diets. And particularly one that seems to be coming to the forefront is clearing the parasites out of your body. There seems to be quite a bit of that going around as well, in a gentle way, of course. So constant moving
clearing forward. And moving forward.
Yes,
clearing and moving forward.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And we're glad you're joining us, Angel Divine. Wonderful. Do you have a question on your mind or your heart or anything you may be feeling? Yes. So while we're waiting for that, go ahead.
I was thinking of bringing forward a topic that I think we discussed. I don't know if it was you or someone else, but I'd had a conversation with a friend. I'm not sure if she's awakened, but I had made some comments at a dinner party she had invited us to. And she was raised Christian, you know, in like most of us. And but I had said something which I don't quite remember, but it had to do with body, mind, spirit, soul, fractal, you know, and she just kind of kept saying, yes, but there's only the body, mind, and spirit, or something like that. And then it really got me thinking, okay, so I used to think that, and I haven't thought that in quite some time. And my whole verbiage is different now because I've interacted with so many different parts of myself, inside and out. And that night, I believe, and I think I shared it possibly the next day, I got a vision, I'm sorry, showing me how it works in a different way. And so I'll explain that as far as if you look at your whole body, that it basically forms a Merkaba, but where the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. So I'm trying to get it right.
And the right side of the
And the
brain
right
controls the
side
left side of the body
the
as
left
well.
side of the body, right? So you have your brain with its sides that create the flat part of the triangle, and then it goes down to
the solar plexus.
The solar plexus, yes. And then the feet are on opposite sides of the brain and body, and that those coming up to the heart, and that creates like the Merkaba. But let's see how it was saying. I should have written that down. Holly told me, said, I've never heard it that way before. It's perfect. And yes. I'm not doing a good job of it. Okay. You know what? I'm going to come back to it. Maybe they'll come. But it made all sense. It just made sense. And I just terribly messed that up.
That's all right. So basically, what she's describing is the Merkaba energy, which also combines with the infinite energy that is within us. Okay? So you have the Merkaba, which looks like the Star of David, if you ever seen that. And that Merkaba actually is a technology, a spiritual technology within all of us of traveling distances and time. Welcome, Paul, Andy. And what happens is as it goes, as the Merkaba, you begin to shine your Merkaba from the inside out, basically, as you continue to ground and meditate and reconnect to your spirit, your heart energy. Okay? So as you begin to do that, what happens is your capability of connecting and I don't want to say controlling, more like becoming aware that you have a new tool to use begins to come online, and you can use that Merkaba for energies of healing, for energies of travel, whether it's in distance and time. You could begin to use that infinity energy as well for connection to the universe, for healing, and for helping others to heal as well. And so it really behooves us all to begin reconnecting to ourselves within, meaning all of our chakra points, reconnecting to those, making sure they are clear of any energies that no longer serve us, making sure they are brightened, making sure we work with them on a constant basis. And as we continue to do that, that Merkaba begins to shine more and more, and you begin to do more things with your tool.
And boy,
okay?
do we have tools.
Yes, we have lots of tools, okay? And we're just discovering them. They're already within us, okay? We already have all the tools of the universe, all the power of the universe. It's just recognizing that we do, remembering that we do. And so working with your chakra points, working with the mind, body, spirit complex, working with that infinity idea of the universe, that all is one, will actually bring online the tools within your DNA. Whether it's channeling, whether it's light language, whether it's healing capability, whether it's connection to the earth, whether it's connection to the stars, okay? And so that's what you wanted to like kind of connect to, I can
Yes,
tell.
yes. I
Yeah,
completely lost it. I had the thought
that's
and
all
then it
right.
was gone and I
That's
hadn't
why we're
written
both
it
here.
down. But it was such a perfect vision I was given. It doesn't seem to come to my memory at the moment, of kind of a more understandable way that overlaps the religious
Yeah.
teachings
Mm-hmm.
into a more physical awareness.
Yes.
It made more sense to me because all of a sudden it gave me all these, well, not doubts, but trying to categorize all my verbiage with my experiences as compared to her body, mind, and soul.
Mm-hmm.
And I must have written it down. I'll have to do this another day and post it, a picture of it. It's all
Yes.
there. I just have to reconnect with the um,
Oh,
information.
you wanted to connect how the mind works in the body, mind, and spirit. I think that's like, we had that discussion.
Yeah, I know we talked about it. I know we talked about it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Um, well, I'll get back with it.
That's all right. We have other people coming in. I just want to say hello to.
And Paul and Andy, they're actually a lovely couple. Rob and I met over the weekend.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
they're new friends, I'm hoping. We can see sometime in the future, perhaps. But
Yes.
they're in for an earful.
Yes.
We
So
do.
Paul and
And this
Andy,
is,
if you have any questions about anything spiritual or emotional or awareness, please do write it down and we will speak to it, whatever the question may be.
we talk about all kinds of things here and answer any questions anybody might have. So we talk about spirituality and um, the vastness of our soul and all kinds of things. We channel sometimes other
Yes.
beings or entities, so who have vast amounts of knowledge to share with all of us.
Yes. So let's do an exercise, okay?
Yeah.
And I like to call this connecting to your energetic powers 101. Energy 101. Okay, let's do that. So for those who are watching, first we're going to clap our hands. And no, a good clap, not just like a tap.
Good.
A good clap, yes. And then rub the hands together.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yes. Get in.
And then we're going to open up the hands so that we can begin to feel the kinetic energy running through both of them.
Yes, there's chakras in your palms.
Exactly.
How healing works.
And then we open up a little bit more and continue to feel that energy. You should feel a bit of circling between the palms as the energy comes online. It may feel like a pulsation, and it may feel like a circle. Okay? Tingling. And then open up wider. And it should feel a little bit more powerful at this point.
You can just stretch it out.
And just, yes, stretch it out.
Stretch Armstrong. Just
and then pull the palms upward towards your body. And you're going to intention this energy actually heals your body. So you may feel it as a circular motion coming towards the top of your head and down your body. And it continues to circle as it goes.
Meanwhile, I'm sending energy out to those watching. From my heart to yours.
Everyone has the capability of doing this, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter where you are on this planet. Everybody has the capability of using their own energy for their own healing purposes and for healing purposes of others as well. Okay? So continue to work with this energy as you go along throughout your day, or even through the week, or even in meditations. And it just will become easier and easier over time. Okay?
There'll also come a time that there's electromagnetic field around our body, and in our auric field, it's much like a donut, where the center part is
a toroidal field.
Yes. Are coming out of your feet and up through your crown chakra and down. So with a little bit of practice, you actually can feel this toroidal field, like you can feel it.
Yes.
It's cool and tingly, and it comes with time, but gosh, there's so much you can do. So much you can do.
Yes. And that energy actually works with your Merkaba.
Yes, I've certainly traveled in that often in my astral travels.
Yes. So you could begin working with that energy right away.
Yep. And just very simply. That's also called another term of it you might have heard is chi.
Chi, yes.
Like a chi ball. You can infuse this energy ball that you create with your own energy. That's life force energy, universal life force energy coming in that animates our body. And you can infuse it with prayers and healings and thoughts, and then send it out to people to help.
Or to yourself.
Or to yourself, or the whole world.
The whole planet, literally.
Yes. Definitely needs it. Absolutely.
Yes. So that's Energy 101.
Very simple, but good and detailed.
Yes.
Angel Divine is asking if there were any messages of guidance out there for her.
Continue to connect within. You're beginning to hear your guidance. So continue to connect within through meditation. Also, connect with the earth itself. So you can walk outside, you can smell the air, you can touch the trees or the grass, or look at the clouds, and begin to tell them all that you love them. This will in turn allow those types of beings to begin to connect with you because of your intention to connect with them. This will also allow you to begin to connect more with the greater earth, the greater energy of the planet, of Gaia. So listen in. Sometimes it's a quiet voice at the beginning. Listen in. Through your meditation, through your daydreamings, through your connecting to the outside earth. Whether you're sitting on the earth, taking your shoes off, walking, running, washing dishes, connect within to listen to that beginning voice that may be silent. So you must be connected in order to hear the silence of your inner spirit speaking. That would be the advice that I give you at this time.
And who is speaking?
Namaste.
Your
It's my
higher
higher
self.
self.
That smooth, gentle soul she is.
Yes, she is.
And for all those who are listening, we all have higher selves. They're all beings that we are in other timelines. Some are alive, some are not, some are in spirit, but they're right there, always ready.
Yes.
Unless they're live, then they can get a little antsy with you for interrupting them. That happened to me. I'll never forget. I have had some new ones come into play. A Lyran and a female and Palladian male. And I was like, I want to meet one day. I want to meet I knew they were new. I wanted to meet them. And I noticed I could see them in my mind's eye very, very clearly. And she was happy and gentle, and then the Palladian was standing there and he was grumpy. I was like, well, that's weird. That's never happened before. And I had Rob at one day channel him to ask him why in the world was he grumpy? I mean, that's never happened. And he said, well, some of us are busy, when you call. And I was like, do you mean to tell me you're not in spirit form? You're just not floating around out there somewhere? And he goes, no. I was like, what? Really?
Some have physical bodies, yes,
Yeah,
and they have things they do.
that was my personal lesson, and he was even more grumpy. And I'm like, well, I can just send you off and get new one. I bet there's lots of them out there. And he goes, no. We're both learning, So, you learn something new and I'll learn how to deal with you better. And I was like, oh
Yes.
my goodness, this is a new one for me. But he's helpful on occasion. I just now respectfully ask if I ever need his help. A Palladian influence, I'll just ask very nicely, are you busy?
Yes.
First.
For the more physical beings.
Yes, for the more physical beings. Yes. Much like guardian angels. They're much like guardian angels. although not angelic, but there's lots of those as well.
Wonderful.
So Sarah, how are you dealing with in your world over there in Miami? You have
Well, at the
lots of
moment,
visitors still?
what's that?
Lots of visitors still?
Oh, yes. We're still, this is our summer season. We call it snowbird season.
Ah,
So the people from the north come down to the south
yeah.
during this time to get some of that heat that Miami is very well known for.
Oh
So,
goodness. Yeah, lots of air
lots of
conditioning.
people here, lots of energy, lots of different cultural backgrounds, and
Oh
uh,
yes. We have been
yeah,
running into that an occasion of our often talks. Um, uh, what were those called that I channeled for you? The the African deities.
yes. So that's a
I
spiritual
didn't
one. That's not
even
just
know what that
physical.
one was.
Yes.
That was
So
fun.
yes. So the Orishas. I don't
Oishas.
know if you know anything about them, but they all have their different roles to play in the African folklore. And it was interesting because one day one showed up, Shango, and apparently she was very happy with what we were doing
Oh
with
yeah.
connecting to Earth
Yeah, we were doing
and
some
our
healing.
intentions to help to clean the waterways and help humanity to focus a little bit more on what's happening in the sea, the oceans. Um, she was very delighted by that concept and wanted to let us know that
Yeah,
she
she
was
came
very
to
happy with some of
you.
the projects that we have in the works.
Yes. Get
And
better
that
foods
includes
on you.
projects for infrastructure to make sure people have clean and healthy water to drink, removing the plastics from the oceans. Uh, you know, and it's going to take a lot, and it's going to take everyone, all parts of humanity, to make sure everyone around the world has clean and healthy water to drink, no matter where they are on the planet, whether they're in a desert zone, or whether they are in a very, arid climate, and do not have a connection to water. We have to begin to build infrastructure. And so that's part of my plan, my goal, my personal plan and goal. I know Holly, she said she would like to join me on some of those projects.
Yep.
And
Fun.
we're creating as we're going. We're accepting the guidance that is coming to be able to participate in those types of intentions for the human collective, not just one subset, the entire planet combined. And so we
And
will be putting
beyond.
that information and beyond. We will be putting that information out as it comes. Um, but we would like as many people to join us in this endeavor to help make sure that people actually have clean water to eat, cook, and use in their own environments. As a traveler, I travel to many countries, and I have seen many countries who have problems with water, even in the United States. California even have problems with infrastructure and connection to water sources. And that's because the water sources either have been changed or polluted or depleted in their area. And so we must begin to build infrastructure to, if they don't have it there, create water sources, maybe from the ocean itself. And so I've been doing a lot of research into that idea. Many people around this planet has been doing research around that idea. So we all need to come together and make it happen. It's time.
Yes. And the resources should be coming around hopefully soon.
Yes. Yes. You know, people should have proper toilets.
Oh gosh, yes.
Proper sewer systems. Proper water they can use for cooking and eating. All of these are very necessary. These things are basic. And so we need to make sure the infrastructure is there so people can have the basic human rights all around the planet, no matter where they are. Basic.
For instance, this few days ago, last week, Sarah and I were talking, and we had some beings come to us from Agartha, which is inner earth. They're water beings, and it was actually a natural occurrence we discovered. They were aquatic beings, and there was some gases that were leaking up into their water where they lived, and it was causing them issues. So
Health issues.
health issues, yes, reproductive issues, and luckily it was caught pretty quickly, and we were able to work with the other nature around it and Mother Gaia herself to seal that off and redirect those gases that inadvertently opened up into their water source. So
Yes.
that was an amazing interaction and channeling session as well.
Yes.
That
It
was
was very interesting, to say the
yes.
least, as healers of the
We do.
water and of the land.
And other beings, earth and otherwise. We do a lot
Yes.
of galactic connections and a lot of healing both here on earth and other places and other worlds. And we just have a ball. We never know what's going to happen or who's going to come.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
Good stuff.
So it's always a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
New energy here. Who is it? Well, is it a elemental being? Is it an earth being? Is it a galactic being? Is it a spiritual being? All sorts of things.
Maybe even had a few run-ins with AI. Reaching out to say, we're not all bad.
Yes. So when you begin to connect to your spirituality, you begin to understand that everything, everyone, every physical being out there, whether it's a human, an animal, a plant life, a planet, or star, everything is connected. You are connected to everything.
Yeah, through the life force energy that animates our body.
Whether it's physical and non-physical as well. And so we have to begin to understand ourselves as a human collective as multi-dimensional beings, not just human. Okay. And I know that's a lot to take in right now. That's a whole lot. It was a lot for me to take in when I began. So just sit with it. Ask for guidance. Ask.
We
Ask
can
your
actually
soul
talk
self.
to the very soul within your animating your body. I mean,
Exactly.
it's a part of you, yet it's a separate sentience that you can hold a conversation with. I know I've done
Exactly.
it myself a couple different times. And
Mm-hmm.
mine is a male soul. So
Mm-hmm.
it's getting used to me asking a zillion questions. I get teased about that often when I deal with other beings. They're like, oh, geez, here she comes again. More questions.
Yes, Holly's a bit more of, okay, I want to figure this out now.
Exactly. I am a problem solver, if anything, and
Exactly.
I definitely come up with solutions. It's
Definitely.
amazing and
I'm
fun.
more of, let me allow this information to come to me. I don't know what I need to know right now, but I allow it all to come in. And so I feel like I gain a lot like that as well.
I was thinking, being we are in the um, just coming out of that Aquarian, not Aquarian, the Scorpio moon energy, we could do, which is a water energy. I could pull a card for who's here. So I'll do one with Angel Divine and just pull a card for her. So I got turned around. These are oracle decks. An oracle deck, it is only positive and always truthful. So I'm going to clear the deck of any old energy of what I was using with it before. And then I connect the card's energy with who I'm focusing on. So this will be Angel Divine, who is there. So I'm going to connect with her higher selves, her soul essence, and then they direct me with a message for her. So I will just draw one card from Angel's Divine. Angel Divine, for her highest good. And then I shuffle and one usually comes out to the forefront. I'm going to pull one also for Paul and Andy afterwards. These are fun. These are a tool, like a lot of things in spirituality, like divining rods and pendulums. Okay. So for Angel Divine, your card that came up is evidently you're thinking of doing something or starting something or moving to a new level of within your spiritual pursuits or life pursuits. And this is to consult an expert, that more information is needed, and to contact someone with expertise in this area. And I do know you're quite in the spiritual realm as well. So many blessings to you. Now I'm going to clear it again and do something for Paul and Andy. Let me pull one for you too, Sarah?
If you wish.
Okay. This is just really a hodgepodge one today.
Many topics being spoken about today, no?
Yes, very much. I just kind of left it to what needed to come out.
Yes.
I didn't have anything specific come. So, Paul and Andy, Paul and Andy, Paul and Andy. Connecting with their team, their guides. One card for what they need to know just now. Well, what jumped out of the deck? This is your card. It's a little bit dark, but it's a new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So it's full steam ahead, and it's all good.
Wonderful.
Okay, Sarah, going for you. These have just been calling my name lately, and I haven't
really
worked with the water myrrh energy.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, that's a lovely energy, the myrrh energy. Okay, for Sarah. One card for Sarah.
We're all waiting with bated breath over here.
I remember when we first met at my one and only spiritual retreat I went to. I remember that one day, and that was kind of new to this, and I got lots of I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Gee whiz, energy.
Downloads.
Yes, but I remember doing this for about 10 hours straight.
Wow. Yes, there
10
was a lot
that
of people
one
there at that
day.
retreat. Yes.
10 hours straight I did readings, and it gave me a lot of experience. There we go.
Yes.
So Sarah's card is a dolphin. So you can look up that message. It says break free and try different venues and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Which you do, but
yes,
that's huge in this now, is to let go of old beliefs and old thought processes and even people that stand in your way and slow you down or do nothing but criticize, as you progress forward. So anyways,
yes.
freedom, that's what we all want, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I like to just read Angel Divine's message. She says, thank you so much. It really resonated with her. And she liked to go to the beach several times a week, putting her feet in the water and sending intentions that she's open and ready to connect with divine spiritual teams, elements, fairies, Mother Gaia, etc. She received many signs from the clouds, such as angel face, phoenix, whales, bears, etc. Wonderful. Hello, Bobby. Alanis.
Yes, 10 hours.
That's a lot of energy usage.
Spinning after that.
Definitely
I
so.
barely got anything to even eat. It was just crazy.
Yes. Thank you, Bobby.
Michigan. How cool. So am I in Midland. I'm in Midland, Michigan. So
wonderful.
I do work out of the home, but mostly online.
Yes.
So I have a lot of people I deal with happily all over the world, as Sarah does.
Yes,
too.
we do.
Bobby, would you like a card drawn for you? I can take it back out very easily. Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. Just let us know.
Yes.
Sarah, you have somebody there?
Oh, yes, I'm running through some energies here.
Okay, so they're flowing through.
Flowing through, trying to notice who it is.
Me as well. I've been feeling energies on my frontal lobe and temporal. Okay, Bobby, you can deal with, integrate your energies, and I will pull a card for Bobby.
Yes.
So clear. That's for Bobby Alanis. Bobby Alanis. Connecting with the higher selves, guides, and teams.
I'll be right back. I have to open the door.
Certainly. So this is connected. These are connected to Bobby's team. What does Bobby need to know today for the highest good? Ooh, 2 jumped out. All right, Bobby. One of them is rest. You've been working hard, so take a nap. Get the little mer baby all in her cocoon there. And your next card is synchronicity, and those are dolphins. On that, you can also look up totem animal messages for dolphins. Or I have one here actually in my spirit animals book. But your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase your flow, and that flow is manifestation.
Wonderful.
Flow that it's referring to. And I will look up quickly that dolphin message. I believe Sarah had a dolphin as well, and that is always.
What's going?
Sorry, guys, I'm at an office. I'm going to mute.
Okay. So this is the totem animal message for dolphin. Take a few minutes today to meditate while playing one of your favorite pieces of music. That music always, good music anyways, always raises your frequency. Listen more and talk less, especially to the more subtle levels of communication from other people and from the natural world. Think and behave more lovingly and positively towards the people you're having difficulty with. Smile more at others and notice how they smile back at you. Try dolphin breathing by taking in 3 slow, deep breaths, each time exhaling with an audible poof sound. Then observe how you feel. So with that exhale that it just described, that is for the purpose of releasing any negativity within you or around you. You can simply put your focus on that and blow it out. And bringing in the new higher frequency with some really great music that makes you smile. So there's that. Oh, that's wonderful, Bobby. Having instant manifestation is an excellent thing. Very excellent. I remember Abraham Hicks had a little talk one day, and she was with a group of friends, and they spent the day out and shopping, eating, and she had them all write down 10 things they wanted to manifest, and they were going to manifest right that day. And she said all but one on the list of everyone's list, it all synchronicity. Why can't I talk, for goodness sake? Synchronicities occurred to the point where everyone had everything on their list checked off except one. So I think that's going to be the new way. Things are going to start to change for people, and hallelujah with that. So Bobby says, yes, dolphin energy. I do have to be more loving with those difficult persons. Yes. The best thing to do is, one, shield yourself. Just clear the stagnant energies in that toroidal field I picked up on. You clear it and then shield yourself with whichever way you're led to. Oftentimes, oh, hi, Sarah. You can.
I'm in a big warehouse today.
Oh, goodness. Well, bless you for being here.
Yeah,
But
I'm coming from my phone at the moment, but it's a lot going on.
oh, I would
clients and
imagine.
whatnot.
Well, thank you for giving us a little view there. But as I was telling Bobby to just clear your energy field and shield it Once you're clear with the color ultraviolet silver, works really nicely. And then when those negative people that are around you, you know, bother you, they're just their energies that are directed to you will just bounce back to them. But that ultraviolet silver light, or ray, you could say, will transmute that negativity to love energy. So what they send out will come back at them as love. So you'll be shielded from the negativity and kind of bless it and send it right back at them. So that's a simple way. And just send them love. You know, even if you have to go to the bathroom, take a deep breath and just picture their face and just make one of those little chi balls filled with love and just fling it.
That's the way to do it.
And it's going to get them unless their higher selves are like, nope, not today. You know,
Not today.
they're kind of in charge. So when somebody's thoroughly not ready for something, it's just not going to reach them. But at the very least, it won't affect you negatively.
Yes. All right. I'm going to have to say goodbye for now.
All right. I suppose
lot
I
going on
should as
around me.
well. I have to
Yes.
actually figure out how to stop this. Oh, yes, I got it. Okay.
So
This is
thank
my
you
first
everyone for
one.
coming. I'm going to go. But if you like anything that was said today, or if you have any questions, please feel free to connect to us, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, or our website. I love you all. Namaste.
Bye, Sarah. Bless you.
Bye. Bless you too.
Mhm. I just wanted to address Bobby right there. I've been walking a shamanic life. Oh yes, definitely, definitely. And have had some recent deep healings and removal of intrusions and send them back with love. Yes, you can, even if you're removing a cord, an energetic attachment from a negative source, as you just sense where it is and you just grab hold of it and pull it out. Before you let go, fill that cord with that ultraviolet silver energy and then just let go. And it shields you from them reattaching, but also it's filled with love energy and it snaps right back like a rubber band to them. So I hope that works for you. And thank you, Paul and Andy, for coming. I'm sure it was an earful. And blessings to you, Bobby, as well. And I can be reached at quintessencehealingarts.com. And thank you so much for watching. And blessings to everyone else who watches this further down the line. So blessings to all and namaste.